Are you still trying to get some of your old customers to come back in the salon and feel safe enough to do so? Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you the foundation of making them feel comfortable enough to come back. Hey, it's Jason Ever from highperformancesalon.com, and I keep hearing every single day, there's some salons that are running on 60% of capacity or 40% of capacity or even less percent of their capacity because some of their guests are just not simply coming back in, or they're scheduling appointments and then canceling at the last second. And when you're trying to recover from something like being closed, the last thing you want is cancellations on your calendar. So there's a couple things, and I've asked clients, I said, well, look, what are you doing? And they said, well, we sent out an email and we post it on our social media every once in a while. And I said, well, look, there's two main things that tie together to make up one big deal, okay? So the big deal is what's called the experience. They wanna know, what is the experience going to be like? And by the way, before all this, people wanna know, what's the experience like of coming in your salon? But now, instead of it just being about the experience, it breaks into two other categories. Number one is safety, and number two is pampering. Now, if you think about this for a second, is people used to come in for the pampered experience or for the conversation they're gonna have with their stylist, or the experience of getting a great scalp massage while they're sitting at that shampoo bowl. But what happened is we've gone from being almost exclusively focused on the pampering to being exclusively focused on the safety. And so when you come in, there's a giant sign that greets you that says, put your mask on, stay in your car, do this, hand sanitizer, forehead with the thermometer, like all of these things happen, and you're overwhelming them with the safety or the PPE requirements instead of talking about what is the pampered experience. And what I would invite you to think about is, how do you take those two things and combine them and say, look, we're still gonna pamper you, we're still gonna love on you, we're still gonna take care of you and make sure that your experience is world class, but we're also gonna make sure that's a safe environment. Because my guess is, if you're having a lack of people come back, it's because you've overemphasized the amount of safety that you're talking about and you forgot to talk about the pampering. Remember, the reason why people came into you in the first place is because of the experience and the environment that you created. So what I would encourage you to do is make sure that you set up what we call a social media play day. Maybe you've seen some other videos where we've talked about this, where you schedule time to have people come in and actually show that they're enjoying their experience with their masks on. And again, I would also recommend it's not the medical grade mask, so you don't trigger all those emotional responses and think that everybody just came out of surgery, but put them in some nice looking masks, or find some of those masks that actually show people's faces that you can see them, and let them know that the experience will still be world class and they'll be safe at the same time. And my guess is that if you start balancing those two things out, what'll start to happen is people will actually start to come into your salon. And if you only send out one email explaining things, let's be super honest. Do you read every email I send you? Probably not, nor does anybody else. So make sure you continue to update them, give them new facts, new stats, new information, not just about the safety, but also about the pampered experience, and let the experience be the thing that shines through. If you like this video and you want more great tips like this, do me a favor, head over to our Facebook page. It is called the Profitable Salon Owner page, and you get more videos and other great tips just like this.